When I got my first one, I was literally seconds away from stepping onto the plane when a call from an unknown number blared from my cell phone. It was a ringtone I hadn't heard before, one I was pretty sure hadn't come with the phone. Normally, I wouldn't have stopped to answer it, but I was expecting a call about a job I had interviewed for the previous week. I took a deep breath in and accepted the call. "Hello? Don't get on the plane." A woman's voice garbled and strange, as if her vocal cords had been shredded, and she was trying desperately to choke out speech. Despite the unnerving, fractured quality of her voice, her tone was insistent and eerily calm. Then the call ended. I froze. I had always had a slight phobia of air travel, and something about this call just... There was no way I was about to get on a 7-hour flight now. I turned around and headed towards the food court. I'd just get another flight later in the afternoon, I figured. I watched from the airport Starbucks 3 hours later as every TV in the terminal lit up with the crash footage of the plane I should have been on. No survivors. Not a single one. I tried to trace the call, so did the police, but there was nothing to trace. There was no evidence my phone had ever received a call around that time. They analyzed phone records, incoming and outgoing communications to my phone. Nothing. I wasn't making it up. I couldn't have been. That wasn't the only call. Throughout the years, they were few and far between, but always right, and I always listened. "Do not go on that blind date tonight." 5 months later, my would-be date was convicted of killing 4 women, all with my hair color and build. Found them in a shallow grave about 250 feet from the diner he offered to take me to. "Do not drive to the concert tonight." 18-wheeler lost control and plowed into a line of cars. Every driver crushed, every driver killed. In the stretch of freeway I would have been driving down. No matter if I got a new phone, if I moved across the country, the calls would still come. I could almost feel the presence of whatever it was, whatever it is, watching over me. I imagine being at the bottom of a freezing ocean, still strapped into my coach station plane seat, or being in the mass grave across from the diner, or watching the 18-wheeler skidding towards my car, knowing death was imminent, and I'd get this tightness in my chest. I'd think about how thin the line was, how close I'd gotten. If I didn't have a job interview I was waiting to hear back from, I'd have never listened to that first call, and that would be it for me. It always felt like something was coming for me, but there was always this fractured, wrapped voice with these calls that never seemed to exist after I heard them. Self-destructing warning signals rotting away before my eyes, and I was alive. I had a bad feeling about this cruise. I had planned it as a girls' week out with some of my older friends from college, and was looking forward to a week in the tropics in the dead of winter, but part of me could almost sense that the call was coming. Maybe I'd watched Titanic one too many times, but there was a little nagging fear from the start. I hoped it would be fine, but I knew that if something was going to happen, I'd get the call. I'd know. Now, a week before I'm set to go on the cruise, after stepping into my apartment after returning from dinner with a friend, I noticed my cell phone had a message from unknown. They've never had to leave a message before. Haven't checked it all night. Damn it. And I had already wanted to go on that cruise too. Well, not worth whatever horrific fate awaited me in that cold, dark ocean. I clicked play and felt my stomach drop as I listened to the voice, sounding horrifically distorted as if it emanated from a throat slashed to ribbons. Crackling with more urgency than ever before, I looked around my apartment as the voice on the phone repeated the same phrase over and over again. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Do not come home after dinner tonight. Hey guys, thanks for listening to today's Creepypasta, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more. The links to the Facebook page, the Twitter, and the Instagram will be in the description below, so go follow all of those. Also, when you hit subscribe, hit the bell notification and select all to get all notifications for when I upload. I upload 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, so stay tuned for those by hitting the bell notification and subscribing. But also let me know what creepypasta you want to hear next, or if you have your own, feel free to email it to me. My email's also in the description below. But yeah, until next time in the Deadly Zone, stay deadly and stay spooky.